Running. She's always loved running. Celeste ran a lot with her father. Henry and Celeste did a lot together. From mind games to space travel, Henry showed Celeste how to survive, though she never suspected that was the intention behind all their outings. When the worst happened one night, the conglomerate Axiom came to collect what Henry failed to deliver. A short notice alert before power went out allowed Henry to ensure Celeste could get a head start. Celeste would keep running, without ever knowing why she was being chased. Henry didn't have time to explain it. None of it. So it was always a wonder to Celeste how she could pound and bash bots into the ground with such ease. There were always more though, and once they found her on a planet, she had to move on to the next. There was always a sense of unease until Celeste gets somewhere new in the galaxy. Then again, her pursuers always seemed to know exactly where she'd be whenever they located whatever rock she happened to be hiding on. I thought I'd have to reveal myself before it was time. Celeste ended up surrounded and stunned. Thankfully, a person named Hayden Trail showed up. Not particularly the hero type, but has a weakness for damsels in distress. Just as the bots reported to their boss that Celeste was captured, Hayden charged into action. Celeste woke as soon as the action began, and between the two of them, the bots were quickly dispatched. With more enemies on the way, they made a run for it, and Hayden Trail hacked open a container, and they traveled as stowaways to Nike, the garden world. Slipping out of the freighter, they found themselves on the outskirts of the mega capital of Nike. Hayden realizes that the most elaborate building is in the shape of the symbol emblazoned on the robots. In all my time watching over Celeste, I've never seen her be more clever. Hayden and Celeste hatched a plan of double distraction. While Celeste went to light a banner in place, Hayden feigned being suicidal. Once the fire started, immediately everyone evacuates. Most security shuts down in order to allow all personnel to easily evacuate. Hayden easily got them to the CEO's office. Inside, they find out all about Axiom's secret experiment, a metahuman, genetically enhanced and successfully infused with nanomachines as well. Celeste was essentially a test tube baby. More importantly, they realized how Axiom had tracked her. Celeste had a tracking beacon inside her forearm. With that knowledge, they abandoned the burning tower and made their way to the nearest hospital. The bounty hunter confronts Celeste and Hayden, obstructing the path to the hospital. Hayden gives one of his pistols to Celeste and tells her to get the tracker removed, challenging the bounty hunter to a quick draw. Hayden keeps the hunter's attention focused on himself as Celeste makes her way to the hospital. The quick draw is over in an instant. Hayden narrowly pulls the trigger before his opponent. Celeste holds the doctor at gunpoint to have the tracker removed. As soon as it's done, Celeste and Hayden make their way to the nearest off-world transport and find a dozen bots and a new giant model blocking the way. Celeste taps into her abilities and begins phasing through the enemies. The battle is over before Hayden gets a shot off. Celeste and Hayden steal a freighter and make the farthest possible jump from Nike. Assuredly, Axiom won't give up the hunt. Now it's time for me to step in and take the fight to them. For Celeste's sake.